Hello, everybody, and welcome to Angels News. Today's Tuesday, the 7th of June. I'm Rakefet Beka. I'm a spiritual guide and teacher for practical channeling, and we are here every Tuesday at this time to talk about the weekly message. So if it's the first time that you're joining me, please write your name and where you're from so that we'll get to know each other better. And of course, you can always share with other people and tag people because we have a lot of important things to talk about and information that the angels give us so that they can help us deal with the time that we are now in. So if you're joining in, just say hi. I see that you're with me because I see the numbers going up, but I don't see the name just yet. So if you've seen the weekly message, this message came from King Solomon, and he talked to us about the gifts that are waiting to come to us. Now I'll go back. First of all, I'll go a little bit back. He said that he was one of the people, one of the souls, his soul was one of the people that were waiting for Moses to come down from Mountain Sinai with the Ten Commandments. And he said that while the people of Israel, the Jewish people, were waiting for Moses to come back, they didn't know how long is it going to take him. They didn't know where did he go. They didn't know how long they will have to wait and why are they waiting. And at the beginning, it was difficult for them. It was easy for them to wait because they said, okay, he will come back. And then they waited for a long time and they started thinking, maybe he's not coming back. Maybe he found out that all the way that he took us until here was wrong. And they started being doubtful about all the things that they've done until now. They started being very doubtful about leaving Egypt, about all the way that they've gone until now, even though they saw some incredible miracles. It still didn't change that they started to doubt the entire road, the entire way that they did until now. And they were doubting the way that they did until now. And they started feeling that maybe they were wrong. Maybe Moses wasn't real. He's not coming back. Maybe there is no God. And they started to they're starting to look for something that they can believe in. And they started doubting themselves. Do they have the ability to wait? And what do they need to do? And they started to look for solutions that looked reasonable to them. And when King Solomon came to us this Sunday and told us that he was there and that waiting is something that is very difficult for us to do, he told us that actually when we want something in our life, it's not that we are waiting for this thing to come to us. It's exactly the opposite. Our soul already chosen to experience that thing in our life. This is why we had it in a thought. This is why we had it as a desire. This is why we want this thing in our life. And he said to us, well, if your soul desired this thing, so she put the thought in your mind and the desire in your heart, that means that thing already exists and actually is waiting for you. So it feels like we are waiting for that something to happen. We are waiting for the wishful, the house, the family, the relationship, the job that we want. We are waiting for that to happen. But actually what he's telling to us, no, the gift that you think that is waiting for, that you are waiting for, is actually waiting for you. Now in Hebrew, the word waiting is actually the same. It sounds the same. It's written the same as the word gift, and it says matana and hamtana. And then when you say the waiting is actually a gift, but he's telling us it's more than that. It's that the gift, the thing that you want, the thing that you desire, okay, no matter what it is waiting for you. And then he said, what is it waiting for? Okay, bring it on. I want it right now. Bring it. And then he said to us, well, it's waiting for you to be able to receive that thing. Now, when we're talking about being able, is to expand the vessel that we are so that we can receive that thing. And how we expand it, we'll talk about it today. I'll give you very, very practical tools that you can use. But let's first of all understand that there is 3 phases of this to be able to receive that thing. The first phase is actually to be able to see the opportunity, because if we are not ready to receive that thing, it can be standing just in front of our eyes and we will not see it. Okay. Now, I think that the easiest example will be that sometimes, you know how women, when they want to find a partner, they want to find to be in a couple, and they're ranking a list. I want him to be dark and tall and handsome and funny and all those things, okay? And then if someone else will come that is not dark and tall and handsome, and he will not be funny, and he will be standing just in front of them, and he's the right guy, they will not see him. They will not be able to recognize that this is the opportunity that they have been waiting for, because this is the right person for them to do other things in their life, because this is the list that they have. So sometimes we decide that we want those things and we miss out the thing that is waiting for us, the amazing thing that is standing in front of us, that is the right thing for us. So first of all is to see the opportunity, to see the thing that is in front of us that is the right thing for us. So this is the first phase. The second phase is to do something active in order to bring that thing to us. Okay, I see the opportunity. I see that there is a person in front of me that might be the person that I need in my life, even though he's not dark, and he's blonde and he have blue eyes instead of brown eyes. And I see that this is the person that I need to be with. I feel it. Now I need to do something active in order to make it happen. I need to let go of my fears and maybe come to that person and talk to him. I need to do something in order to be able to receive that thing, because it's not just we need to be we have to be active. We have to do something in order to bring it closer to us, and we will talk about how to do it. And then the third phase is, okay, that person is near. I went to him and I talked to him, and now I need to contain. Okay, so every person that ever got married, ever been in a long-term relationship, know that it's something that we need to work on. It's not that you get married and wow, everything is amazing all the time. No, a relationship is something that we need to work on. Personal development is something that you keep on working on. If you have a business, you need to work on it. If any kind of relationship with your kids, with your parents, with your friends, something that we need to work on. If it's your job, it's something that you need to work on. So you need to expand your vessel in order to contain that thing that actually is now coming to you. So the first is to see it, to see the opportunity. The second thing is to be active, to do something in order to receive that thing, in order to pull that thing into my life. And remember, the gift is waiting for me. So it wants to come to me. And the third thing is to be able to contain, to keep it, not letting go, not thinking that if I see it and I did something one time, it's enough. No, we need to do more. We need to be able to contain. So how are we going to do that? So there is three, like the three phases, there is also three ways to do it. And each way is actually related to a different phase. So the first phase, as we said, is to see, right? We need to see it. So the first phase is physical. It's a physical phase. The second phase is emotional. The third is spiritually. And the intention that we have in each phase is very, very important. Okay. So first of all, let's say I know what I want. Now, we need to remember that even though we think we know what we want, even though we think that we know what is right for us, it does not mean that this is the thing that is right for us. Sometimes there's something else that it's much more suitable for us and that we cannot even imagine. It can be something that is amazing and we cannot even imagine that it is the right thing for us. This is not what we have thought in our mind, but this is what we actually need. So the first phase is to open our eyes, and it's actually in a physical way. So what we do is we take our hands, we wetten our hands, okay, with water, and then we put them on there in our eyes. We cover our eyes, our face, and we imagine that we expand our cells. We imagine that we expand our cells, our body. Why? Because when we have the energy around us, it's also touching our body. So we want to see ourselves expand so that the energy can go through, and we expand ourselves, we expand our bodies, and we need to imagine that for a few minutes. And then we open our eyes and we say, I, with my name, I, Rakefet, expand the vessel that I am to open myself to the gifts of creation. So I open my hands, I open my my cells to receive the gift of creation. Now, it's good not only to bring into my life the one thing that I want, but to bring all gifts of of creation that have for me, even things that I don't know that I want, and that my soul has chosen to experience in this lifetime. So what we do is we wash our hands, we put them on our eyes, we imagine ourselves open so that we can receive more energy from whatever it is that around us. And then we open our hands and we say, I, Rakefet, expand the vessel that I am to receive and to be open to the gift of creation. And we can do that each day. I would do that until I receive what I want, but we can do that every day, and to really imagine the gifts coming to me. And it doesn't matter if I see what it is, I can imagine all kind of things, but just to let it come to me. Now we have in Hebrew, we have something that we bless when we bless on Shabbat. On the Friday evening, we bless the food, and we say there is a blessing that we say. And before we eat the challah is the bread of Shabbat, we have a prayer that we say, and we say that God is opening our hands and give us all the things that we need, all the it's not just the desires, but it's all the needs that we have, he brings to us. So we open our hands and we say that. So it's exactly the same. I open my hands and I'm ready to expand the vessel that I am and to receive the gift of creation that it has to me. So this is the first phase, like we said, to see the opportunity, to be open to see the opportunity in front of me. And this is the physical way to do that. Now, the second phase, you remember, is actually the phase that I need to do something. I need to be active in order to bring that into my life. So the second phase is actually emotionally. And emotionally, what we need to do is to take a notebook and to take a pen and to ask myself, what do I need to clean from my body in order to receive those gifts? Now, it can be beliefs, it can be certain things that I need, maybe an image that I have about myself, maybe I think that I'm not worthy. So all kind of things that is coming to my head. And I need to do that every day now, at least 7 days. Now, why do I need to do that every day? First of all, we might not have the same answer every day. Second of all, let's say that we did that and we see, okay, I need to let go of this thing. Now, after I clean that thing, in limiting beliefs, there are layers. Okay, sometimes you see only the top layer and it looks okay. I will deal with that and I finish. And then you clean the first layer and you find out that there is another limiting beliefs underneath that need to be cleaned as well. So we ask ourselves every day, what do I need to clean from myself, from the vessel that I am, for me to receive the gift of creation? What do I need to clean? And what do I need to change? And this is the first question. And the second question is, what am I going to do today to expand my vessel? Now, I'm going to give you a hint. The angel said that we need to remember that when we expand our vessel, it's all about the energy. So everything that makes me make me express who I am and the energy that is inside of me, expand my vessel. So after I ask this question, I say, okay, now what am I going to do to expand my vessel? So singing and dancing and just moving around and even screaming is good because it expands our vessel. It's give expression to who we are, to let go and to bring something out. Okay, it can be painting, can be all kind of things that I express myself. Now, also being thankful is very important because it also expands the vessel that we are. What are we not going to do is we're not going to be praying and asking for something in thinking that we are lack of that thing. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example. I'm not going to say, please God, please give me that thing, please give me that job, please give me that partner, I must have it, I cannot be like this anymore. No, this thing, to say that is actually make it narrow. You can feel in your body that it doesn't feel right. You can feel in your stomach that feel like someone give you a punch in your belly and it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like expansion. Okay, But if I say, thank you, God, for all the amazing things that I have in my life, thank you for the gift that you're going to bring me, thank you for the right partner that you're going to give me, thank you for the amazing job that I have and that I will have, and thank you for the learning process that I'm now in, it's a completely different thankful. It's thank you, God, and please, God, show me the gift that you have for me, and please, God, show me how to expand myself and to understand the learning process that I'm now in. So this is a very, very different way to approach the same thing. Okay, we want to be in expansion. So when I expand my vessel, I sing and I dance and I'm happy. I'm doing something that makes me raise my energy, and the body doesn't lie. If I dance and I feel that my body is worn out, then I'm not expanding my vessel anymore. So stop, rest, let your body feel something that makes him feel good. Okay, listen to your body. Your body will let you know if you're now expanding your vessel or not, and just be there and do whatever makes you feel good, and then ask yourself, do I feel that I expand my vessel now? So this is the second phase, to be active, to do something to bring that thing in my life. I clean, I write what I need to clean, and at the same time I move my body, I do something to expand the vessel that I am with the energy around me. Now the third phase, if you remember, the third phase is spiritually, and it's spiritually, and it means that I want to be able to contain this thing that I ask for. Okay, I ask for a certain gift. This gift came to me. I see the gift. I do something active. I now bring it into my life, and now I need to contain it. I need to keep that thing. So the spiritual way is actually a really, really interesting way. And I think it's the first time that I heard the angels saying that, and it sounds amazing to experience that. Now, the third way is the spiritual way, which actually teaches us about how big and how huge and how strong is the energy of creation. Okay, so they ask us to meditate and to ask to see major nature effects, major things that happen in nature, maybe like a tsunami, a volcano burst, a tornado, all kind of things that sometimes scare us to see, and to imagine that powerful thing that we now see in our meditations is in our body. So that strength, that how great it is to experience that much of strength in our body. Like a volcano needs a lot of strength, a lot of power. It's a very powerful thing. All those things are very, very powerful. And to imagine that volcano or that hurricane or the tornado turning around, to feel it in our bodies, expanding our vessel so that we can contain the energy that is outside of us. It actually, we're using the energy of nature to show us, because we are also a creation of nature, to show us the energy that is inside of us. So we're actually saying, okay, I see, I imagine that, I meditate and I imagine that that thing, okay, that maybe the volcano exploding, and feeling that explosion in me, feeling that this strength that made that volcano explode is something that I have in myself, and I take it to creation and to bring things into my life. So they want us to be able to fulfill ourselves with that energy and not being afraid of it, because they're saying sometimes you're thinking about a volcano, you're thinking about a tsunami, it makes you feel scared because you see the danger in it. So I'm not saying that I want to see a tsunami in real life. No, I just want to use my imagination in order to experience that strong wave that there is there, that bring and all the wave up, and to feel that energy inside my body. So this is the third phase of that is spiritually of containing, which is being able to feel so strong, so powerful, to feel that inside of me, and to know that I am a part of creation, I'm a part of nature. If nature can create that, obviously we can create this as well. So these are the three phases. These are the tools that they give us in order to expand our vessel. And I know that we haven't done it until now, and we need to really do that and to see how it feels. But I know that we'll do it more and more and more, and it will feel better for us, and it will feel like it's something that we can do every day. And then the gifts of creation are just waiting to come to us. They're standing there and looking, okay, where are you going to expand your vessel? I want to come to you. You're calling me all the time, but you are not ready to receive me. So now we are getting ready. This is time for us to be ready, to really open our vessels, to expand them, and to receive the gifts of creation, and to be able to contain them and keep them, and then to go forward with them to a new level of consciousness and a new level of development, personal development that we are now in. So this is the tools that they gave us, and I really wish that we'll do it happily, and it will be easy for us to do. And you can share this live with as many people as you like. You can tag whoever you like. And I'll see you again next week on the weekly message. And if you want to receive the weekly message directly to your WhatsApp, I'm going to write my number right here. And you can send me your phone. You can send me just a message, text message from WhatsApp. And then I will send it to you every Sunday after I receive it. Have a beautiful day and pass it on. Bye.